Guys, welcome again to my channel and thank you for stopping by. So let's get down to it. So I came up with these headlines, but I like to watch the video from Arise News. But let me read out this headline first. So that even if you give Tinubu 30 years, nothing will work in Nigeria. This is Daniel Bwala, the same man that said that Tinubu government is the best, that Tinubu government is doing their best to make Nigeria better. The same man that came up to say that Tinubu government will not work even if you give them 30 years. And I don't know why everybody that worked for Tinubu is now talking against Tinubu. I don't know what is happening. Is it that Tinubu is not doing his part or the agreement that they had? And then all of them have started talking against Tinubu. President Atiku, Wike, now this Daniel Bwala. But let me like to hear what Arise News has to give us on this issue, and then I'll go to guys shortly.
Well, good morning to you, viewers. Let's begin what's trending. On Wednesday, spokesperson for the Atiku Abubakar presidential campaign in 2023, Daniel Bwala paid a courtesy visit to President Bola Tinubu at the State House in Abuja, where he pledged his commitment to supporting the Tinubu administration. Bwala, who has been a strong critic of the Tinubu administration, while speaking to journalists, said he visited the president to celebrate and congratulate him for leading the country at a difficult time, as well as commend him for the policy decisions that he has taken so far, which demonstrates that he is for the people of Nigeria.
So I came to congratulate him and then to tell him that I'm particularly excited about the recent policy decision he has taken to demonstrate that he's about the people and not just protecting his people. He took decisions against certain ministers who allegedly were, said to have committed infraction. The marked difference between him and the previous administration is that the previous administration may want to cover in order to avoid the backlash that the government is corrupt. But he is not about that. If this thing will touch on the poorest of the poor, humanitarian, that's the focus. And anybody who is caught wanting should not be covered. I told Mr. President I was thrilled by that decision. Yesterday again, he surprised us by the policy decision he has made to reduce the cost of governance. So it is like the unfolding. The most important thing in my communication with him was to look at his demeanor as he was talking to me about his passion for the country and the intention, to make sure that he leads a country with integrity. But you admit that I have had my history with Mr. President. When I was in APC, before the primaries, I was practically his key spokesman as at the time. And I supported his cause because I believed in him. And so I use this opportunity today to even touch on some of those past. And I'm very happy that instead of the president getting actually offended, he gave me some life lesson, about the fact that in life, if you are going to be offended because people took decisions that didn't favor you, you would never be helpful to anybody in life, or you can never relate with people. And so that largeness of the heart to me is encouraging. And I am also here to say I am supporting President Bola Tinubu in achieving the objective of the problems we are in the country. I don't think that at this time of hunger and problems in the country, somebody should be here talking about party. And as per defection, God knows tomorrow. But I am fully committed to supporting the cause of President Bola Tinubu. That has to be made clear.
Voila, okay, he has gotten a lot of reactions. Well, he made a lot of good points there when he talked about President Tinubu's large heart, and he's had his history with President Tinubu. But a lot of people are saying, Daniel Bwala, are you defecting or not? Just state it clear. And it's a big problem. It's a big indictment of the PDP at this point. Let me take Baron's tweet. He wrote, Atiku Abubakar and the PDP are very unserious duo. Daniel Bwala decamped from the APC to the PDP on Friday, July 28th, 2023. 5 days later, on Tuesday, August 3rd, 2023, Atiku Abubakar appointed Daniel Bwala as his presidential campaign spokesman. Atiku said they work for Tinubu. Well, the Niger guy wrote, Atiku's circle compromised individuals like Daniel Bwala and Reno Omokori, who lacked genuine belief in his vision. Their allegiance rested solely on personal gain, leaving them scrambling for alternative opportunities as Atiku seized funding. They are now desperately looking for new gigs. I knew PDP died the day they jettisoned their age-long tradition of zoning and allowed Peter Obi to leave the party. Of course, there were so many other tweets, but this was a funny one. This is from Chooks, who actually posted a picture of Bwala when he talked about the fact that even if you give Tinubu 30 years, nothing will work. I mean, this was weeks ago. But Daniel Bwala, to his claim, saying that, you know, if you go to my Twitter account, you'll see that I've been supporting President Tinubu in the past few weeks. I went on his page. I'm not sure if I saw enough of the support. Dr. Bati, you're smiling too much. Go ahead. I know you can't.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Just to start by
Yes.
saying that should anybody be shocked that this is happening? And the person who said Bwala joined Atiku Abubakar in 2023, no. It was in August 2022.
2022, yeah.
He left the APC in 2022, joined the Atiku campaign, became one of the spokespersons, and now in January 2024, he's back to APC.
Yeah.
And he's now saying he has very sweet memory of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Why did I say should anybody be shocked? This is standard behavior of Nigerian politicians.
Absolutely.
The average Nigerian politician will tell you that he's in politics because of what he can gain from it, and that 8 years will be too long a period to be out of the power loop. So if you see people hanging around a particular politician, if you don't win, they give you a little time, allow the matter in court to be settled, as the Supreme Court matter has been settled, and now it has suddenly occurred to Bwala as it occurred to, Saul on the road to Damascus. You know, the epiphany of Daniel Bwala has pushed him to a point where he suddenly realized that it is better to support Tinubu. He's not even talking about Nigeria. He didn't say supporting Nigeria. He says he wants to go and support Tinubu. We have had it before. Yeah. Governors who say we want to go and support the president. So, you know, tomorrow, if if Tinubu doesn't pay him enough attention, he may go to Labour Party. If he sees that it's Labour Party, and he won't be alone. Now that the matter of Supreme Court ruling has been settled, and you know, a few weeks have passed, there will be more people.
Oh yes.
There will be more visitation to go and see the CEC, and you will be shocked. Some of the people you will see there. And of course, Asiwaju Tinubu be a politician who welcome everybody with open hands. And that's why Mr. Bayo Ononuga announced also on his X account that Daniel Bwala is back to the Asiwaju fold. So it's only a matter of time before he goes back fully and he declares, and he may even assume a new role as spokesperson.
Absolutely.
For Tinubu, believing that everybody will have forgotten.
Right.
The only thing that Daniel Bwala needs to worry about is that the internet does not forget.
Absolutely.
And that's why somebody has brought out that post that only 2 weeks ago, he was still saying nothing will work.
30 years.
Even if it's 30 years, nothing will work with Tinubu. Then now, in less than 2 weeks, he has, or is it, in less than 2 weeks, he has changed his mind.
Yeah.
Now he's saying that President Tinubu is the best thing since the invention of toothpaste. Yeah. Now, Daniel Bwala used to appear regularly on this program. Yes. And he has one favorite proverb in Yoruba, even if it's Yoruba, it's not so smooth. Kokoro tinje fo inu e follower. Kokoro tinje fo inu e follower. He was always saying, the kokoro that
I know, I have read a tweet like that.
The kokoro that Bwala is talking about now, that insect that devours vegetables is now in his own pockets.
Kokoro tinje fo inu e follower.
So we now know where that insect is now.
Yes.
Maybe the insect has now moved to the Tinubu side. No. Whether they will allow the kokoro that is taken there to devour their own vegetables remains to be seen.
Absolutely.
But this is standard political behavior in Nigerian politics. The politics of opportunism, the politics of the, let me not use the popular phrase, alimentary politics. That sounds a bit elegant.
Yes.
Before that video, I think I have one question on that. Is it that Tinubu is not playing his part? Maybe the agreement that they had with those people that supported him, person like Dokuba Asare, Wiki, and then the rest. Because how everybody is coming out now to talk against Tinubu is alarming, because they are now exposing themselves. But man, guys, that they are doing it late, because it's already late. His APC is in that office. APC might go there again 8 good years, because you know what happened in time of Buhari. After his 4 years, we are saying that we are tired. But he was there for 8 good years, and if care not taking, Tinubu might also be in that seat for 8 good years if we don't take precautions to avoid that from happening. Because APC is capable of ruling this country for 8 years. Even if it means adding extra 4 years, they can do make it 12 years. They are capable of doing it, because these people don't think that Nigeria have rules and regulations. They don't think that Nigeria is a country that's governed by rules, but they do things as they wish, and they go scot-free. That's even the main thing, because our judges, our courts now is as if they're working for the president, and no more the president that's obeying the court. The court is now working for our president, so they can extend this presidential seat for 3 terms. That's 12 years, and they can do it. Because I don't see reasons why the government will come out and expose Tinubu and talk against Tinubu. This man, Bwala, that we all know that was actually supporting Tinubu's government, is the same man that is talking against Tinubu's government. What has happened? What is happening? And what is happening on the ground that we don't know about? But I know one thing, that everything hidden must be exposed. That's one thing. Everything hidden, and I think all their deeds must come out. They will keep exposing themselves one by one, because the government started exposing the military. The military are the ones that are behind the issue of oil thefts in Nigeria, and then we blame it on other persons, whereas the people that are meant to secure those oil are the ones stealing it. I also heard the case that bandits are being sponsored by our leaders. People that are meant to be protecting us from bandits are the ones that are supporting those bandits. Because the case of Boko Haram member that's repented, and then the government brought them back to society, and then they ended up stealing arms from the military and power back, and then going back to the bush. That means they came to reinforce themselves and then go back to the bush, and then our government said that they are repented. But I like guys, everybody video watch in the comment section. I'll see you guys in my next video. Stay tuned, guys.